and welcome back to the channel. So I am making a review video of this book 2x2 by Nicholas Sparks. And by the way, please bear with me as I figure out like an actual introduction into my channel. I still haven't figured out like the editing aspects of YouTube, so I just record the video and upload it straight there. So that's why I like to get straight to the point, but please bear with me as I get my life together as far as YouTube. So this video is going to be a review on this book by Nicholas Sparks, 2x2. And I gave this book like a 6 or 7 out of 10, like a low 6 kind of thing, low 7, like a 6 and a low, I don't know, between 6 and 7 out of 10, just because it's not necessarily something that I would read again. In order for me to say that a book is like a 9 or a 10, it would be something that I would read more than once. So anyway, so basically the book is just about this guy. His name is Russ, and he's married to this woman named Vivian. And the book is pretty much about his relationship with his daughter. He basically becomes like a single dad, and he has to deal with like the emotions that you go through when you break up with your spouse and you guys have a child together. So usually what we see is the mom take over the majority of, the primary care giver usually becomes the mom, but in this case it was him, the father. So you get to see his experience as being a single father and him dealing with the breakup and the separation of him and his raging bitch of a wife. And he's kind of a pushover, and that was like a little frustrating because you want him to stand up for himself, which I can say, like, from me reading this book, like, I never got that kind of satisfaction of seeing him stand up to her. Like, I really was waiting for that one freaking moment where he stands up to his freaking wife, but that never really happens. They also emphasize a lot on his relationship with his sibling. He has one sibling, her name is Marge. It's like his older sister. So they emphasize a lot on that relationship with her as well. And his relationship with his parents. You get to see his parents come into the story a lot because he's close with his family. So, he goes over to visit them often, and they're a big part of the book as well. They give a lot of background information, like about his childhood, like a lot of moments of him growing up and a lot of moments between him and his sister and things like that. And I felt throughout the book that like the book was dragging because I really thought the book was mainly just going to be about him and his daughter. But in the end, you get to see it all come together, and when the ending comes, it all ties in and you understand why they were putting so much emphasis on certain moments between him and his sister and certain moments of his childhood and stuff like that. So overall, it was a good book. He also does rekindle a past relationship with like someone that he dated before he got with his wife. And so you really do also get like that romance factor in it. Overall, 6-7 out of 10 for this book. Nicholas Sparks is one of my favorite authors, and I really did expect more from this book, especially because it was like a Bible thick, but I don't know, I was a little disappointed. But like I said, in the end, it all tied together and it made sense. But I've definitely read better books from him, so it's not my favorite, but it's definitely something that you should check out if you like Nicholas Sparks. This is worth the read if you're into his books. I wouldn't say skip it. So that pretty much concludes this video. I didn't want to make this super long because there's really no point. The book was pretty straightforward, I guess you could say. And yeah, so write a comment down below if you want about what you thought of this video, about my take on it, and if you've read it and what you thought about it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.